I'd like to welcome to the show Halie Rash, and she is with Interactive Resources. And today we're talking about the job search during this COVID-19 pandemic. It's making things very tricky, and it's in every headline across the news. It really is affecting our economy. Halie, welcome to River City Live, and there's a lot of challenges that people face right now, but your company can actually help out. So can you start out with just an overview of how you do that?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And I am the marketing specialist for Interactive Resources. Our headquarters is here in Jacksonville, Florida, and we also have other locations throughout the United States. So we have one in Nashville, Tennessee, Austin, Texas, Denver, Colorado, as well as Orange County, California. So we kind of spread across all the coast so that we can meet everyone's hiring needs. And we broke up the different silos that we staff for. So we have our professional, we have our tech and industrial. So the professional jobs that we staff for can range from accounting, finance, admin, sales, customer service, those types of roles. Then we have our technical industry. So that's project management, UX design, anything on the tech side. So then our final one is industrial, and that is a lot of engineering. So we have mechanical engineering, process engineering, project automation engineering. So those are the three different industries that we staff for, and that is from all of our offices across the United States.
So do you work with the employer, or can an individual looking for a job use you as a resource?
Yeah, that's a great question. Actually, the answer is both. So companies can come to us and say, hey, we want to find staff for this role, and this role, and then we will in return go and find that talent for them. Or if you're in search for a job, all of our jobs are on our website, and you can go in and you can apply. So it's at irtalent.com, and then you can go and type in the different roles that you've worked for before. You can search throughout our database, and everything's there. So we definitely work with clients who need more people on their staff, and then we also work with people directly who are looking for a job.
Now, how has COVID-19 affected your company and what you do?
That's a great question. COVID-19 has definitely affected everybody throughout the United States and even the world. And we took a collaborative approach. We all came together. We already had to do a lot of video calls, being that we have the 5 locations throughout the United States. But even just our Jacksonville team, we're pretty big. We have about 45 people in Jacksonville, and all of us started working remote. So that was a big change for us, from working day in and day out with all of us together. So all of us started working remote. Zoom became a big part of our days. And we just, we definitely did slow down as a business, and we wanted to spend that time to continue the conversation. So connecting with our clients, connecting with people who are looking for jobs. Obviously, we all know how the economy took a hit, and unemployment, rose to the top. So we really wanted to create content that was going to be a free tool for people, so that they felt confident when they were going back and looking for jobs. And, all of that is just on our website. So we came together, changed up our marketing ideas so that we can create content for people who are looking for a job in this hard time.
So basically, you kind of adapted to what people need out there as far as you being a resource. Now, another thing you developed is IR sessions. What exactly is that, and how does that help?
Yeah, so our chief sales officer, Pete Cochran, he came up with the idea of IR sessions. And the main thing was just to keep the conversations going. So we would always have lunch and learns in the office. We would do webinars. We would do all these things where people were obviously all coming together in one big room. So we didn't want to completely cancel those. So we created IR sessions. So we upped our Zoom account, and we were keeping the conversation going and just continuing networking events. So Pete was booking all of these amazing speakers from throughout the United States. We had viewers even outside of the United States, and we would have a topic each week. So we would put the events on our pages, our Facebook, our LinkedIn, and our Meetup page. We would invite everybody, and we were getting lots of views. Everyone was coming together. It was collaborative. We had all of our little buttons to the side so we can all see each other, ask questions. And it was different tech-related topics. So it's definitely centered around our tech industry, but it was a great way to all come together. And again, we had speakers from all over the country.
And you know, one of the key things that you said, networking, that is really important if you're looking for a job, because you have to figure out, are you a fit for what's out there? But with social distancing, there's no, networking happening. So doing it virtually is a way to keep people connected. So I'm glad you guys came up with that. Now, what about the blog? That's pretty important to have as a resource, a lot of great information there.
Yeah. So, coming from the marketing end, I was always writing blogs for our website. And the topics were always, tools for people looking for a job, also being informational blogs about us as a company. And so I had a content calendar built out for the entire year. And, these topics were still good, but I wanted to adjust them so that they were pertinent to the time. So, I wrote a blog on how to job search during a pandemic. Then we were doing, how to stand out on LinkedIn. So we were giving tools to people on how they can stand out, even though they're not physically in front of an employer, shaking the hand, and getting that one-on-one, but, you can still put in the work and stand out even in the social distancing era.
Absolutely. Again, it sounds like you're doing a lot of great things out there, even with content, so people can go and discover and help out their situation, maybe updating a resume. Or I liked what you said too about LinkedIn. It's very important out there to separate yourself from all the other candidates, especially now because, well, you're competing against a lot of people, unfortunately, with the unemployment rate being so high. Halie, if people want to learn more and contact you, how can they do that?
Yeah, great question. So we're all over social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. All of our IR sessions, we actually are uploading them onto our YouTube channel as well. So if you miss them or you're not able to make them, we have them every Wednesday at 1 p.m. And all of those links are on our social media. And if you don't want to go to all of those spots, everything is on our website, which is irtalent.com. And at the bottom of our footer, we have all of our socials. At the top, we have our blog and our IR session. So everything is just a click away. And then you can also apply to any of our jobs that we're currently hiring for on our website as well.
All right, Halie, thanks again for all your time and information. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.